venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 76 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the #2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. A gain of 7. And the Broncos.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Here's 2nd and 8. This ball caught by McIntosh. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Franklin. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Barrett. A strong breaking tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd and 2. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that Diaz had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Michaels. He finds his man complete. That's Barrett.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Michaels. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Back to throw. Michaels. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Michaels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been incredible all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he just recently eclipsed the 4,000-yard mark on the season.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep.
The middle they go. Dodson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Franklin. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught at the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Franklin. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barrett. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Michaels. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
back to throw. Michaels. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, I look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down, Broncos.
Yeah, he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Franklin. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So now we're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and
Operating from the gun, Michaels. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. They run with Thomas. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
at the 15-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on second and 14. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Back to throw. Michaels. This will be caught inside the 10. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Number 0. A gain of 11 yards.
Here we go on fourth down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Broncos 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
looking to throw. Franklin. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Operating from the gun. Franklin. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Operating from the gun. Franklin. Looking now, and that's complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Back to throw. Franklin. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. On second down, they'll run it here. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A gain of 9 on the play.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From a yard out. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Chiefs take over first.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Michaels to the right side and complete to Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Franklin. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Michaels. And a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I think this will win it very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
And his kick is good.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, that's what everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A final shot before break. Michaels. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42.
Back to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Off the play fake. Michaels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First down.
On first down, it's Barrett. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Michaels. Over the middle, complete. That's Barrett. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Six yards there on the keeper at second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Franklin. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Broncos first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Franklin. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
A gain of 4.
Back to throw. Franklin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's another.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Barrett. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
On the pickup. It's second and
looking to throw. Michaels. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14.
24.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Nice little juke.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Quick throw out left. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 5.
Operating from the gun. Franklin.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First down, Dodson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dodson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Off the play fake. Michaels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. From the gun on third down. Michaels. And that is incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right at the 35. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
33.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barrett. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Barrett. This is 2nd and 8. Off play action. Michaels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Michaels. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A 5-yard loss leads to
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Michaels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Chiefs 45. Broncos
Now after the
33.
Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Ooh, the juke. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun. Franklin.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Broncos on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Franklin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
First and 10 at the
Back to throw. Franklin. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
And 6 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Michaels. A quick throw there is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. Michaels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Looking to throw. Michaels. Throw left side, complete. That's Barrett. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun on third down. Michaels. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Dicker on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. Here's 1st and 10.
This was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First down.
He's back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 19.
He'll look to throw. This ball caught by McIntosh. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Michaels. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Michaels. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
For the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street.